wanted to go there.
This is literally the first thing we started talking about, so you didn't miss anything if you're watching this video.
Everybody has to get a membership, yeah.
God, no. You can't do that.
Well, I thought about it. Well, I was actually suggested it. Try to like do high schools because I know if we're gonna. What Black Marsh did, they got a church, and it works for them because it's Saturday. Us, it's Sunday, and so yeah, it's a clashing thing. And so I was told to like try to ask high schools maybe. I don't know, but.
Okay. Well, we need to know that information, I guess, relatively soon. Any kind of money we'd have to obviously approve if it's under the funds. What are our funds at, PM?
That should be in.
Our funds?
Yes. What are they at?
All right, look at fish.
Tables.
This is important.
Tabled. Hold on. I just wanted the funds there before we go on.
It's about the good.
383.51.
All right, that's actually a pretty good amount. So, what is your question? Or comment?
You'd be better luck. You'd have better luck with an elementary school with a gym because usually middle schools and high schools have sports in the wintertime and they use their gyms for. So just throwing that out there.
But it's on Sunday. They don't do things on Sunday.
Yes, they do.
The other part was going to start out.
That's fair.
Yeah, high school.
Who wants to actually call the elementary schools? Who was interested in doing?
I can do that actually because my daughter's in an elementary school.
So call some elementary schools, see if we can do it. Is there any suggestions for any other place? Because even if we can't find a place, my goal is that hopefully maybe someone can offer up their house or something for A&S day where we at least once a month get together to work on A&S, maybe work on weapons, and maybe do some sparring if the weather's good. That way, like, there's indoors available as opposed to here where there is nothing near us available for indoors unless we want to walk in the plasma or something like that. So that will be like the secondary plan if we can't find anything, basically. Yes, Joel?
If it's going to be a once-a-month thing, we can all do it out at Cambridge.
Say what?
I live out at Cambridge. I've got a fairly big apartment.
Okay.
And we have a nice grass field right behind us.
All right, we'll talk about that if it comes to that point. Tyler, do you want something?
Vulcan had the idea yesterday at the marsh of standing in someone's apartment dick to ass and just hitting each other.
No.
Okay.
We want to actually make this kind of fun,
a thing.
enjoyable to show up to. That's the point. Like, we just want. Last winter
it's
we
a thing
actually had no
minus the
problems.
hitting each
We
other.
had
You just want to
more
stand dick to
numbers
ass.
over the winter than we had over the summer last year. So
It was an unseasonably warm winter.
yes.
See,
But,
the complaint with everybody standing dick to butt was that we had to hit each other.
oh my God. Okay. Anyway, shut up. All right. So for now, that issue. Basically, that's where we're going to stand the issue. Anything else before I go on to the next issue? No? All right. This is the other issue that we're going to talk about is clarify what's going on with the store and clarify what's going on with relics at the park, such like that. Especially since Kingdom relics were just handed out. So the clarification is that you can only use one relic at a time. You only use one relic at a time. Now the Kingdom has rules for their relics. Their relics basically are static on the people that got them. No one else can get them. Same rules apply to us for our relics too. And you cannot use multiple relics. So like a Kingdom relic and a Duchy relic, you can't use like a relic is a relic.
It's in the rulebook.
It's in the rulebook. We only use one relic at a time. Now talismans, you can have up to 2 talismans and you can have up to 3 trinkets. So once again, these are all defined in trinkets in ours are going to be potions and scrolls. Also are considered trinkets for us. So you can have you can use up to 3 trinkets and scrolls. You can have up to 2 talismans and have the 1 relic per battle game.
And that's how Vulcan gets 9 spell points at level 6.
So
Plus look the part, so 10, right? Wait,
No, it's 9.
It is
And I
9,
went
okay.
off the part. But anyway, so that's how that's going to work. Now, when you buy stuff from the shop, they are buying on pickup, which means that when you buy them, you have them when it comes to relics. Everything else, though, can be traded. The relics, though, if you buy one of the relics on our list, which so far the Staff of Nuntius has been bought, the Phase Blade is being bought, and then the Unstoppable Force is about to be distributed, bought, and once those 3 people they have them, unless something else comes up, that's it. Now, to give an example, there was actually a scenario where relics could have been looted, and it was during the Necromancer or the game with the Lich. Specifically, he turned PvP on for some people to loot relics from people. So there are ways for your relic to get looted, but it's very specific. So just be aware of that. It'll be a role play thing more than anything else. But for the most part, when you buy a relic, you have it. Now, if you get a relic from other locations, like if we have a relic on the field, or if we have a relic from like Master Dragon Master, which we handed out, those can be traded once. So that way, if you get it and you don't actually want it, or like you don't need it, or you're not going to be here, you can give it to somebody else. Now, there are exceptions. If we really want the relics in the field and the person's like quitting Ampere or something, we're just going to like do something with the relic to get it back on the field again. We want the relics here. We want people using them. And that being said, we also lowered the prices of all scrolls and potions, so they're actually much cheaper to buy now. Would highly recommend buying those, because also from here on out, we've been pretty much giving people the same amount of scales for winning or losing, just to like get kind of money into the economy. From now on, though, winning gives you more scales than losing, regardless of what team you're on, including monsters. So potions and scrolls are going to be very useful, and you should check out to see what the changes we made on that list. And as people buy those, we're going to be replacing them with new ones. So otherwise, that list will stay the same until people buy them. Does anybody have any questions about the scale and economy system and the relics and everything else? Yes?
So, if one person was gifted one of the relics from Link 11 Master Dragon Master, and they let the person who has it now, if they let somebody use it, they can't use it. Okay.
No, cannot use it.
I want to make sure that's clear.
Right. Now, the only person who didn't trade, the shield was traded to Edward, right? So it can't be traded anymore. The homestone, as far as I know, hasn't been traded by Kuma, so he still has it. But he has the relic. You can use the relic on any game. So, and Stephanuntius is his, and then that is currently what we have. Now, today is a tournament. Midnight is running a tournament today. Single short and Florentine. How are they going to be done? Is it World Sports style, or are we doing a single limb, or what are we doing?
Double limb.
Double limb.
Because I had fun with it. So
All
I'm
right.
doing it again.
And do you have signups right now?
It's already got him working on the bucket right now.
Is it before she? Does anybody want in? No? Okay, we're good then.
Trust me, I harassed enough people.
Okay, awesome.
I was
When I
ordered
was here,
to
we
fight.
harassed enough people.
Yes.
Nice.
And the relics being paged onto the field for the relic.
No. The person that has the relic has to be the one to use it.
Not use it, but page it. Or like carry it around for them.
Oh, just like so they can like go like this.
If that thing is, if he wants to go sword and
No.
sword,
If
I
you
will tote the staff around.
no. You like if you field the relic, you have to be physically wielding the relic to use it. And if you're not physically wielding the relic, then you don't have it. And it's not, you're not using it. And
Can you switch it out, but like in the middle of a game?
No, you cannot switch out either.
Okay.
So. Yes.
Two people bought it together.
No, one person has to buy it. Somebody gets it. One person gets it, and it's the person who hands the money in if it's bought from the store, and they get it.
Kick the other guy in the stones and run away laughing.
So that being said, some of the relics might be non-standard rulebook ones, but we'll have a write-up that says, "Hey, this is exactly how the relic works." And that write-up, and then that relic will be sometimes posted online if it's needed to be. So, anything have any other issues they want to bring up before the Althing? There's really nothing to vote on. Yes.
Okay, so I wanted to bring this up now. It's really like far ahead in the future, but I really want to bring it up right now because it takes a lot of time. Anyways, so it's gonna sound stupid, but Chaos Wars. For the past 2 years, we've been losing money, and I'm kind of like done with it. I think everybody kind of is. We don't get a lot of people. We're just losing money. I just think it's a bad idea. So I think for next year, if we're to do something, we should have like instead of like an event, we should have like a giant fundraiser and have people like sell like amp guard wares and stuff like that, set up like booths and stuff, draw in more people, plus invite other parks like if they want to do their stuff,
Well, to be fair, this last Chaos Wars, we only needed 10 more people to break even, and we only had 24 paid. If we had 10 more people, we actually would have made $5. So we only had 24 people show up, which we had more than that show up like a couple weeks ago here at the park. So I think the issue was that people didn't show up because of A, weather, and B, they didn't want to pay the price at the time. Those are the two factors I think that really like broke it, right? Because 10 more people should have been way doable between the two parks back March, but not a lot of people showed up.
You guys
So
also had two other events going on the week before and the week after.
actually, they didn't happen.
Yeah, Guild Wars didn't
did not
happen. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So we were the only event in August. So like
a month from Keith.
it was still a month from Key. That's fine. I mean, are you saying that we should be 3 months? Because 3 months then is the other Kingdom event. We have to be a month away from another Kingdom event. There's no other way to do it.
Yeah, unless we do it in the summer.
No, there's an event in June.
Find a
July
way,
would be
Greg,
1 month later,
excuses.
and then August would be 1 month before Keep. So regardless of how we do it, we can't actually run an event without being a month away from another event. There's no way.
I just think there's enough Amber events that August because it's just like every year.
We can talk about doing a fundraiser. I mean, that's up to the Monarch next year. So
I
whoever's
just
gonna be.
thought about bringing it up because it would take a lot of planning to get accomplished. The way like to make it big, to make it big. Have people prepare for it, you know.
Well, okay. If people are interested in doing that, then it's something to keep in mind.
Do we have any?
I just want to like bring it up now and just put it in people's heads now.
Do we have any restrictions on how large our coffers can be?
No.
Okay.
Though if our coffers started getting very large, you might consider it being a floating bank account with a like something like that. I would say, I mean, that's up to us. We'd have to vote on that if that ever comes up. If our coffers start getting above $500, or well,
It used to be it used to be $100 back in V7, but I know that got revised somewhere before V8 actually officially came out in the Rising Winds Quora.
that's not in the core.
Yeah, I don't think that's in the core anymore.
There's nothing about the funds in the core. How we store the funds actually up to us, and a bank account would be more less easy to take money from, obviously. Though, I mean, the last time that Rising Winds funds were stolen, it was because I think a wife was writing checks with the person's name, and then was just taking money out of the account. What the solution to that was. That was it. Like there was no solution. The only solution would be like to have like 3 people have to sign it or something, like so there's accountability that way. But I don't think you can actually do that with a bank account. I don't think that's an issue with us.
You'd have to get a business bank account in order to do that.
Yeah, and
And
then you have to like fill out paperwork every single time you rotate. I mean, that's why we have it as a yearly process though now in the Rising Winds. We don't have a treasurer, though technically we're supposed to, because we have all kingdom level offices. So maybe that's something we need to think about too, is having a separate office for treasurer on January 1st. That's
Well,
actually something that I will ask CADs about. Or,
The
or
split,
Andrew
I
about.
think, is only for kingdom level,
Yeah,
right?
the split's only
So the
for
PM,
Kingdom.
park level PM
Oh,
is
really?
the old
Okay.
PM.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's still 6 months for park level PM.
All right.
So
Any other issues so we can go on to the tournament and play? All right,
I motion to close all things.
seconded. All right, all things closed. Thank you.